Hi there, my name is Desiree Mamet, and I've been with LifeVantage for about 6 years now. And my background started off in college. I had a science degree, and then I went on to cosmetology school and did hair for 15 years. And throughout the past, 15 years or so, I've had a huge passion I had some health problems, Lyme disease myself, and my son actually had cancer a few years ago. So with my background in science and in cosmetology, this has really stemmed a huge passion for finding products that are less toxic and that are safer for my family, safer for the environment, and just safer for our bodies altogether. So I'm really excited to be a part of the launch of this new hair care, and I think it's something that I think we're all going to be amazed at the results and just what our body can do if once again we biohack it and give it what it needs. So I'm going to explain a little bit about background about what your skin and your hair and how they absorb. Pretty much 60% of what your skin absorbs in toxins happens in 26 seconds. So when you put something on your skin, 60% of that goes into it directly into your bloodstream within 26 seconds. So I think that's a huge deal when you think about the environment and everything from just outside, let alone it be something you put on your face, breathing, touching, within seconds, that's in your bloodstream. So the other thought about, the skincare that makes this just make total sense that we're adding this into our company is that the scalp and the forehead have 4 times the absorption rate of other parts of your body. So every time you're shampooing or as females putting on hairspray, all of these different things, that's getting absorbed even quicker than if we were just putting it on the rest of the parts of our body. The next slide that I'm going to talk about is just showing some of those conditions that, a lot of times, LifeVantage, we're talking about getting to the root cause of what's going on. And a lot of times internally, if you have things going on, that comes out onto your scalp, your skin, all over your body. So this is just showing what kind of a damaged scalp looks like versus on the right side, more of a healthy scalp there. And the next slide is going to show just what a normal cuticle of hair looks like versus one that's been damaged from, everything from sunlight exposure, coloring, stress, even what we eat, what we drink, what we put on our hair. So I'm going to explain next. I think the problem is that most of us don't even realize that what we're putting on our hair and our skin has all of these toxic chemicals. And unfortunately, in the United States here, we don't really have a ton of regulation when it comes to cosmetics. And so this is something that over the years I've learned a lot about. And, working in the hair industry for 15 years, I was never good about wearing gloves when coloring hair. We were around these chemicals all the time. And, I wish I knew then what I know now, but I'm just thankful, I guess, that we have this knowledge now, at least to start living a healthier life when it comes to hair care products. So these are just some of the things that are in almost every hair care product that you were to buy at the salon or at the store itself. Parabens, I think we've all heard of that. It's a preservative. It can mimic estrogen in the body. It disrupts hormone balance. This is linked to reproductive fertility issues. The next one is phthalates. It's shown to disrupt hormones once again, and it's banned in almost every other country but the United States, which I think is completely crazy that we continue to put this in there. Artificial fragrances, artificial colors, all of these things are going to cause allergies, potential allergies, and also hormone disruptors. And in that artificial fragrance, I think it's interesting that companies don't have to disclose what's in that. So under artificial fragrance, that could be a list of a ton of chemicals just under one ingredient. Next is that lather foaming agent that we all love. I think we think that if it lathers, then it's cleaner and better for us, but it's actually the opposite. Because what this does is it strips those natural oils from our hair. It's a skin irritant. The next 2 ingredients, DEA and PEG, both of these are known carcinogens. So I think, as you can see, looking at this slide, I mean, if you are at all concerned about what your kids are putting on their hair or yourself, you're going to definitely want to continue listening about this product that LifeVantage is launching. And on the bottom there, we weren't trying to be funny. It was just, when you talk about estrogen, mimicking estrogen in the body, you're seeing a lot more of, boys developing in their chest area that is not normal. And that's due to so many things in our foods and in the environment and what we're putting on our skin that is actually causing estrogen-like effects in children. So I think this slide covers a ton of reasons why there is a huge problem about what we've been using for so long. And Mark, I'll have you, thank you. So Mark's controlling the slide. So I'm just at his, whatever he's turns it there. So thanks, Mark. So this last slide here that I'm going to go over before introducing Danny, who is also very smart when it comes to the hair care world and the cosmetology world and products. Lastly, so here, I think what we're all excited about is that LifeVantage not only cares about how to activate our bodies, but they're wanting to activate our skin, our scalp, our hair. And so they've developed a 3-part NRF2 activated hair care system. And she's going to go over a little bit about what's in these products and what makes them so different than everything out there. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Danny.
Hey, thank you, Des. What a pleasure doing this with you today. Yes, I am so excited about our new hair care system. I have a passion for hair. My background, actually, I was in professional beauty salon sales. So I would have been, let's say, your rep coming in to see you at the hair salon. And within that time, launching so many new products out of Italy and all over, and just learning again about the importance of the scalp and the hair. And this is such an exciting time because we are taking it a step further. We have the first NRF2 activation for the hair and scalp. And we know having healthy hair, it's so important. It's, to everyone, and especially to women, but it's a sign of good health when your hair is healthy and shiny. I've been working with LifeVantage for almost 5 years now, and, biohacking our bodies and learning and growing. And now I'm so excited for this next addition to our healthcare. So the products are amazing. They're actually recommended for all hair types. So anyone can use this. The refreshing peppermint fragrance, it also has a hint of lime, and that may even cause some little tingling, like it's just going to be so activated, and it's going to really help in rejuvenating the hair and the scalp and sending the energy back there. It's a clean formula. You can use it every day. It's environmentally friendly, and as we had just heard from Des about those horrible other products, other ingredients in other products, we don't have that in this hair care system. It is so clean. I believe the shampoo is 98% clean and the conditioner is 95%. And that little couple percentages, that's just so that we don't have a jar of mold. We do need some shelf life on there. So it's an amazing time. There's no sulfates, no parabens, no animal derivatives, right? And it's non-GMO. And so we're super excited to be using this on ourselves. Now, what's really interesting about it is LifeVantage has partnered with these ingredients that were developed previously, but they have scientific validation and proven, and again, completely fits in with what LifeVantage is all about. We are the leader in nutrigenomics. And now these are scientific words, and I hope I am saying them correctly, but the Scalp, which is in the scalp serum, fights against dandruff, itching, dryness, for the beauty of the scalp. And if you're of an oily scalp, it's actually going to help balance it so you don't have an oily scalp. And if you have a dry scalp, again, it's going to help balance that so that so now you have a regular scalp. So, and the hair genol, again, this acts on three regulation mechanisms of hair growth and mitochondrial dynamics. I mean, we're all about the mitochondria, right? The expression of signaling molecules and components of epigenetics. You're going to boost your hair regrowth. Now, again, we can't claim to, you know, grow hair necessarily in, you know, it's about keeping the hair you have and then reviving those hair follicles that have not produced as correctly. So again, it's going to help significantly in hair growth, thicker hair, new hair, and opening up those areas that have not been producing hair as well. And again, it's recommended for all anti-loss and regrowth hair care products. Now, the shampoo and conditioner used alongside with the scalp serum, the shampoo, it has the lanatelis, again, hard to pronounce these, and it's a synergistic combination of botanical ingredients. Like, what does that sound like? Just like our protandim, right? For excellent free radical scavenging properties. So this is going to protect the hair. And again, you know, we're hard on our hair, right? Especially us ladies, we still like to color our hair. So we really want to take care of it. Again, this ingredient actually has anti-rosacea effects on the skin. So imagine what that's going to do on your scalp, because your scalp, again, is just an extension of the skin on your face, right? Thanks, Mark. Next slide. Okay, so the shampoo, again, we kind of covered this. It's a clean formula, removes excess oil and dirt and pollutions and our styling products from our hair. It reduces frizz, strengthens each hair strand, safe for chemically treated and colored hair. I'm sure you're going to be seeing that your colors are lasting longer, brighter, shinier, okay? And it has NRF2 ingredients. And the conditioner, again, very clean formula, nourishes and conditions the hair. You're going to reduce the frizz. So again, those split ends, you're going to be closing up those ends. You're not going to have the frizz from it. Protects against the environment, improves shine and body, safe for chemically treated hair, again, NRF2 ingredients. And now the system. Now, Des, did you want to talk about the system or shall I talk about this part?
You can talk about that if you want, Danny. That's great.
Okay, I love working with you. It's so much fun. So the hair care system is going to be available at convention as when it starts. And we've got the list price, the retail price is $120 for the 3-part system and 99 cents. However, because we don't want to pay retail, right, we can get a subscription for $100.99. Okay, and that's for 90 personal volume for anybody who's interested in their volume levels. It's a great savings buying the products together because also you're using the system together. And that's where, again, it's going to be most effective and you're going to see the highest results.
Okay, so I'm going to go over kind of what to expect. I think Danny can also attest to this, that this is going to be very different when someone starts using a more natural hair care line, just like with a skincare line. Things are going to be a little bit different for a while. And sometimes I think, you know, people are likely to give up on something when it is that transition of the skin or the hair because you want it to be better tomorrow, not in a couple weeks or so. So I would say definitely give this time because these are some of the things that you might expect. Because remember, we've been putting all of these chemicals and things on our hair for so long that this is going to take time, just like the body, to detox and to transition a little bit. So your scalp needs to get rid of these built up toxins from other shampoos, conditioners, styling aids. So when you first start using this, we've heard a little bit of a recommendation for when you shampoo, you don't need to use more product. So I think a lot of people are going to think, I've got to use more product. It's not going to lather. Remember, we don't have all of those ingredients that are toxic that are going to cause a shampoo to lather. So you're going to use the same amount. And then I would recommend making sure that the hair is very wet, putting that on, and you could even add a little more water and just work that in. But remember, you know, like I said, do not add more product because once you rinse this, and I would recommend both with the conditioner and with the shampoo to rinse them very well. So remember that. If anything, sometimes with natural shampoos, we've recommended to people that they actually shampoo their hair twice. And you could just use a little product each time, but this is something that individually people can play around with as well. So some of the things that you might notice over this transition, which this could be a day or two or a few days, this could go to weeks. So just give it time. Your hair may feel a little more sticky, a little heavier, tangly, oily scalp, or opposite. You could get a little more dry. Because remember, like Danny said, these ingredients are going to cause your body to do the work and to even itself out. You might shed a little more hair because sometimes that buildup of the scalp is what's holding that on there and in there. So when you get rid of that, there might be a little more sloughing going on with your hair itself. But I can assure you that this is something that I think we're all going to absolutely love. It is worth this little detox phase because, like anything, you know, with LifeVantage, we're getting to the root cause. We're not just trying to do a quick overnight, you know, makeover of our hair, but we're just trying to lead healthier lives, help our scalp be more healthy, our hair be more healthy. So the healing process does take time. So with that, I want to, the last little slide here, I guess this is just showing a little bit about, you know, biohacking your hair. We do all want beautiful hair, especially like Danny said, us ladies. But I think it's something that over time, we're really going to see that hair will transition. And I think it's just another product that is going to make LifeVantage just another reason it's an outstanding company. So thanks for listening in, everyone. And thanks, Danny, for your expertise as well.
Thanks, Des. It's wonderful sharing this information with you and for everyone. And I'm so excited for my new hair and to see everyone else.
Thanks, guys.